Now, ASX-listed company MONEYME is gearing up to diversify its funding structure, and M&A activity is on the table. So how do you do that? How important is collaboration for growth? For his thoughts is the head of marketing from MONEYME, Richard Bray. Richard, welcome to the show. Great to have you on. You guys are growing quickly. You've got plenty of ambition. So tell us a little bit about how you think about collaboration at MONEYME.
Collaboration we do from sort of two sides of the fence. So definitely from a tech sort of collaboration as well as product and marketing. So from the way we sort of build our products as well, we've had like that whole new sort of approach to when we build products to get to market super quick. So we're super relevant and super on point. We are leaning a lot more into industry experts. So really working with ambassadors or people that are really doing something special in that space that have either reached out or we've seen something where we can pull someone in to get their sort of advice and just like talk through some nuances so that when we launch the product, there's less iterations and we know that it'll hit the ground running and go big very quickly, which is probably exactly what's happened with a recent product, AutoPay, which is secured vehicle asset finance for where we're actually doing the whole process of funding the deal within 60 minutes, which is a massive win for both obviously the dealer and the consumer as well. So we sort of tackled that problem front on and tick the boxes on both sides, which is really cool.
It is pretty amazing. That was a recent announcement, and I remember on the day it was announced that the market absolutely loved it. Your share price popped, so that's always good for investors. But I do want to ask you about that collaboration process. Is it about identifying problems and then finding someone who you can collaborate with for that solution? Take us through the thinking at MONEYME as you look to build these different product offerings.
Yeah, okay. So probably from a marketing point of view is obviously my focus and how we can really open as many channels as we can through partnerships. So what I'm looking for is other companies with other audiences that are like-minded to our products. So if they're digitally savvy, around 30, if they really place importance on speed, convenience, competitive pricing, and amazing customer experience, that already ticks all the boxes for me to then engage or approach. So my marketing team is very much a sort of a silent sales team as well. We're not here just to make pretty pictures and write cool words and do ads. We're out there also to, we lean into businesses. So we will pitch to businesses with those like-minded type audience. A recent example would be, say, Surf Stitch, one of Australia's biggest online sort of fashion lifestyle kind of brands, like the Iconic. We engage them to say, look, we've got a great virtual credit card here. And maybe your audience would be the perfect type of demographic for this product, and here's why. So we lean into companies, we sort of get them engaged, and then we work on sort of a promotion that would really resonate with their audience, as well as how we can sort of flex our product to them. So I suppose the cost of acquisition, we're very watching on every channel all the time. So rather than me paying, say, Google or a Facebook or another channel, I'd rather spend that money more wisely and have something really deeply integrated with another partner like Surf Stitch, where we can provide an amazing offer to their customers that in turn benefits Surf Stitch, benefits them revenue-wise, as well as rewards their customers, and as well as we acquire a customer. So everybody wins, and they're the best type of partnerships, I think, where all three can walk away, the consumer and both businesses.
Now, Richard, I know your CEO, Clayton Howes, is a massive fan of the Horizon technology platform that MONEYME has. What advice would you give to fintechs as they build? Because to me, it seems that having that capability within that platform gives you those opportunities over a range of areas, because of course it brings the automation and a bunch of other benefits that make it possible to have these partnerships. How should fintechs think about their core offering that enables the other collaborations?
With like Horizon and obviously fintechs, it's all about the data and how you use the data to then replay that back out to acquire more customers. So an example of how we've used Horizons from a marketing point of view is obviously we capture a lot of data on that online application system, where I suppose other paper type providers, people are filling in these applications forms to apply for a product. But then what's done with that data? Is it stored, and how's it used, and how's that regurgitated back to marketing? So an example would be when COVID sort of hit, we're obviously looking at the loan reasons why people are actually borrowing. One thing that we noticed that more people were starting to borrow for things like home improvements or home renovations. So there, when that comes back across sort of marketing, the marketing lens, we can then kind of go, right, what opportunities exist in market for us to leverage like some type of renovation promotion or integration? And that led us to a recent partnership that we just launched to market last week, which was with Divine Living. So this is a renovation show on Channel 7 twice a week, and it's about an ex-star from the block, where he's literally showing people how to renovate bathrooms or kitchens or put a new deck, and he's talking through the costs. And we've got like that native partnership with the program, where it's actually he's actually talking to camera saying, rather than paying for this money up front, it may make more sense to finance the money with a provider like MONEYME that can put money in your bank account in 60 minutes. And getting that new deck at 20 grand, don't think of it as 20 grand, think of it as the monthly installment of a few $100s over a few years. So it's kind of like your reno now, pay later type term. But that's working really well for us as well. So it's using that data from our technology, but then putting it back into marketing play so we can go and win more.
I like the idea of RNPLs, Reno now, pay later. I do want to ask Richard a little bit about your international bank funding deal, because I know MONEYME is working on that at the moment. Can you tell us a bit more?
I'm probably not the best person to go into detail around the international bank funding. I suppose from a marketing point of view, we're just looking at, is international on the cards and what products would go and suit those markets. But I'm probably not in the best place to talk about that funding deal just yet.
Oh, fair enough. I don't want to get you into too much trouble. Well, from a marketing perspective, I do want to ask, what's exciting you in the next 12 months? What are you looking forward to really getting the word out about?
What's really exciting, probably one of our big products is the Freestyle Virtual MasterCard. And that now, it started off as a very a simple product that was a no frills, very easy to apply and get funded and get money. But more features are going into that card, and we've done a partnership with Cash Rewards, which is obviously the instant credit back when people shop at over 1,600 different stores in store or online. And really, I think bringing that sort of value feature of that product out to market, because obviously Gen now everybody wants things today, and they want it in seconds now. It was today, then it went down to hours, then it went down to minutes, and now it's seconds. So that product now, through our partnership, we've linked the card back to sort of Cash Rewards. So we know now when someone pays for an item using Freestyle and they redeem something that one of the Cash Rewards offers, they get the credit instantly applied back to the Freestyle MasterCard as a credit. And we're seeing that obviously resonate really well with Gen now, because they don't want frequent flyer points. They don't want points where they can log into an online store and say, buy an overpriced toaster. They want to walk into Apple, they want to walk into Rebel Sport, buy those runners, and literally as they leave the store, they can see their app light up, and they know that they've just had $5 or $10, $15 go straight back on the card. So it's bringing those instantaneous moments back to the consumer, which is what we're all about.